Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So sorry for the deviation in schedule today, but as I said yesterday, today is my child's birthday, and, gotta work around that. And I don't want to miss a day of streaming, so I figured I'd stream while she's sleeping. And then when she gets up to do birthday stuff, I will run along. She's doing part of her birthday with just her friends. So I will end the stream when it's time for me to take her. And then once I get back from that, then it should be close to my usual time. I'm thinking it's going to be like 3:30, 4 o'clock-ish, which my usual time on Thursdays is 5:30. But, and then I'll stream again. I'll start streaming again and continue the storyline because I'm super excited about getting into Stormblood today. And then whenever she's done with her friends, I will end the stream, which she should be good for 3-4 hours. They're going to the arcade, so that should give me another decent stream time. So, and then tomorrow, it's gonna be back to normal, 5:30, like my normal. So, I already talked about it with her, and she doesn't want to do anything tomorrow evening. So, back to normal for us. Thank you so much, those of you that are popping in. I very much appreciate it, as always. I hope your days are going well. I know depending on your time zone, you might be well into your day already. But I hope it's going well. So yesterday, we started this little duty thing, and I failed it. So we're just going to go ahead and start it up again and start pushing forward towards Stormblood. Once there, however, we had best be on our guard, given that Eileen Royale was still active when Omega was discovered. We can be sure that the Empire has been long aware of its existence. And if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by this new primal, it is not impossible that Garlemald will do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight. And we sure are. We already know we are. I was just reading that stuff in case somebody new popped in today. Good luck on the fight. Thanks, I'll need it. I failed it yesterday, so... Excuse me. I could have read up on it, to kind of have a better idea. But nah.
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Of course he has.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland. Searching for something, engineer? Something big?
Woohoo, birthdays and fights.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
Of all the scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
Oh my god, I gotta get the crumbs of my muffin off my fingers real quick. It's time to fight.
I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
Excuse me.
I am Gosetsu, Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
I love the sound effects they have for him. They're so funny.
It's all over now. Leave this to me.
I have you.
You watching, Pavelino?
Excuse you, Kosetsu is a 100% serious individual.
No retreat. No surrender.
I mean, absolutely no insult.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
Your foil sting.
Oh, shitballs, shitballs. Panicking.
'Tis my right to strike.
No holding back. Your defense is lacking.
My goodness, sir.
With soul and steel.
It's too early for your bullshit. I know I have to kill X amount of these guys first, right? Before it moves to the next phase.
Leave this to me.
I have you.
I gotta be here when you do the Hildebrand quest. Oh boy.
You watching, Pavelino?
Okay. So now we get the Magitech armor, I believe. Surrender. We have you outnumbered. No, sir. No. You may have us outnumbered. Wouldn't be the first time. Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. The wording, though. But best to save that after you finish the MSQ stuff. Okay. My character's face. No one told me they'd have Magitech armor. Forward for the Empire. The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray, attend to the rest of his minions. And we did this part pretty well yesterday.
No holding back. I hope
This is just literally stand and do this.
this will stay. No retreat. No surrender.
I have you.
You watching, Cavaliero? Leave this to me.
Tis my right to strike!
It's all over now. Your defense is lacking.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
No holding back. I hope you.
With soul and steel!
Okay, and then this is where we fucked up.
This one'll sting. No retreat. No surrender. You watching, PhyrePhlyZ?
Oh my god, so many things. So many things happening.
Leave this to me.
Tis my right to strike!
It's all over now.
I got it, as long as I don't stand in something stupid. Oh, yes, we did it. Excellent. Wait, where are you going? Look at him running like a little bitch.
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Oh boy. Hopefully Nero doesn't do any nefarious shit, even though I'm sure he will. Thing.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously.
Ooh, machine autonomy. That's a dangerous thing. Think Terminator. Think iRobot.
Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Baelsor's wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess, we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that.
Me too,
So,
girl. Me too.
My question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
Probably not, but we don't really have a choice. What do you think? Or is there any other way? Let's go with is there any other way?
I suppose not.
I hate how sad she is. Usually she's so optimistic and happy. I guess she
All
did
right.
lose her best
Step
friend.
aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
I would not be able to resist having such a large button right there.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
He sounds a little deranged.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
They didn't really think this through though, right? Like, we can't control Omega at all whatsoever. Oh shit. That dragon looks nasty. Did he just defeat the ultimate weapon? Like, or the Omega weapon? Just by splashing some water on it? No, but okay. Jeez, I was nervous. I was like, well, Jesus. That looks pretty neat. Holy cow. Fuck this area. So what do you think? You think they're both dead? Or one's dead? Well, shit.
Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
Maybe it's destroyed?
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
Me too, Gosetsu. Me too.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Grynewaht.
I feel like that's not enough. I feel like now it's loose on its own if it's not destroyed. What the?
Omega destroyed the cocoon. PhyrePhlyZ's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
Oh no. So we're to understand that he's gone? Like, officially gone now. There was a glimmer of hope before. Man. This game likes to kill off and take away, like, characters that you, like, fall in love with. I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. Ooh, bless you, cat. One moment, everything was functioning perfectly, and the next, it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves, and soon. Oh, I'll take music scrolls. Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. Yeah, that fight looked badass. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. Ida, wait, we must first... Sigh. The Elder Seed Seer is expecting us. Scary button pressing. Worry not, Alphino. Gosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks, Yugiri. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear your testimony. I didn't see shit, though. Like, we pressed a button and then that's it. We're going to the Conjurer's Guild, right? Conjurer's Guild. It's right next to the Lotus Stand thing. Excuse me. Yes, please. My friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. Few indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. You are too kind, Elder Seedseer. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega Eye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. What words could do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain, but I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Gyr Abania? The primal's might defied belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows, and it wielded such magics as I have never seen, and hope never to see again. The battle raged on with no end in sight until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Alamegan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other. While most among us could think of only Bahamut when looking upon the primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of Far Eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. The Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on the Gyr Abanian side of the border. Aye, which is why we have sent our main force under the command of Marshal Terrapin to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned. So nobody thought to go, check it out? Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega's stasis systems, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps as a statue. Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions if they managed it at all. So humble, Nero. Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the resistance representatives in Gyr Abania. Though Ilberd has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of imperial relation. And by working in concert, it is not impossible that Alamigo might finally be wrestled from Garlemald's grasp. Jesus. That's right. I forgot about that. I mean, I remembered that we fought Ilberd, but he literally King's Landing jumped from a tower and sacrificed himself to summon that dragon. He must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. Y'shtola and the others have gathered at Amarisai's spire, and I imagine that you too would be interested to see what has become of the wall now that the cocoon is gone. Yeah, sure, I'd like to check it out. It is decided, then lead on. The spire was, where was it? Okay. I feel for sure that's definitely not over. And I'm hoping the dragon didn't somehow figure out a way to take over Omega. Although he probably did. They were saying Bahamut and Shinryu. Maybe it's Bahamut.
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
Oh no.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilburd's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Allag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
Yep, earliest Fox stream. Good morning, Darkness. How are you today? Oh man, I'm so sorry that you're just now trickling in. You just missed like the most epic cutscene fight ever.
She's up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhap she would welcome some company after all.
Don't tell you? Okay. I won't tell you. It was really good though. For when you're watching it on your own, it's right after the fight that I failed last night. We activate something and then there's a battle. That's the battle I'm talking about. So when you get to that part, don't skip it.
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalymo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Bad. Ooh, do we get to see her face? Damn, she's got long locks.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalymo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too. And I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Sharlayan. That was where she met Master Louisoix. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
Or did you just mean to hide your face so no one knew who you were?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalymo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I I sort of decided not to know. Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
I don't even know what to say. I'm just gonna ... this one.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lyse. When Papalymo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly.
But you did.
At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalymo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me.
So, Jibs, plot twist, it's not Ida. Good morning, Jibs. How are you doing
The
today?
Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it.
You were like, what the fuck? I'm sitting here trying to eat my little pumpkin muffin, and I'm like, my mouth is full, and I'm just like, wait, what? Ida is a myth spread by the Jedi to destroy the
Whatever I
Sith.
choose to do from now on, I do as Lyse. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
Well, that explains a lot. That's why she wore the mask all the time. I mean, I knew she was hiding something.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
I don't want to sound basic, because I'm not like one of those typical girls that likes pumpkin spice, but I got the pumpkin muffin from Dunkin' Donuts. Guys, it's pretty banging.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
Oh, is that where our story continues? In Doma? No, basic. I got pumpkin ice latte the other day from Dunkin'. The only thing I ever get from Dunkin' to drink is just regular coffee, like hot coffee. And then I'll occasionally treat myself by also getting an iced coffee. Oh, shit. Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalymo's loss, the one act made plain her determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. Yep, she's our friend, even though she lied to us. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell Tataru and my sister. Darkness, I think you fell asleep, but Tataru gave me an outfit yesterday. Oh, yo! You know what this means, guys? I can skip this, right? Yeah, I can. Somebody told me I can skip this. And then whatever scenes are to be, they will still happen. You can, but I mean, She did. You want to see the outfit she hooked me up with? Oh my god, it's so terrible. I hate it. I hate it so much. Where is it? Okay, here's this. This. It's so terrible. I hate it so much. Pants. Was it this? And then, oh, nope, that's not the pants. Hold on. Let's go back and fix the pants. These. Look at that. Like a little schoolgirl with a skirt and shit. I even have a tie and a monocle. I hate her so much. He may have mentioned, but Alphino has apprised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. She did you dirty. She sure did. And she's tiny. She wants to look up my skirt. That's why she gave me the skirt. Personally, I like the schoolgirl look, but that one is a pass, right? Lyse has chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We're fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Gyr Abania, we will have little choice but to fight. Thank you for the lurk, Mia. I hope you're having a fabulous morning. Which is not to say that the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those who one might conceivably save is not wisdom, but indolence, correct? I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire, as I rather suspect do you. You don't know what I want. You don't know what I want at all. I want to get Archer to 30 so I can unlock Bard. So I can stand in town and play the harp. Quick march. The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face their retribution. Pippin. It is almost time, Father. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me. So fierce. So much ferocity in such a tiny little human. Or Lalafell. Very well, Ilberd. I will take our homeland back. For the both of us. Have you watched any of the opening cinematics? I have not on purpose because I got the expansion already. And I don't want to ruin stuff. Because sometimes there's spoilers, like, in the expansions, you know? Like, in the opening scenes. Like, and I'll notice that shit, too. I'll be looking, I'll be like, is Thancred in there? I don't see him. What happened? My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Baelsor's wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance. ARRs isn't a spoiler, it's actually the prologue. Maybe, you know what? Maybe what I'll do then, after the stream is I'll look up the Realm Reborn cinematic, and then the Heaven's Ward, and then the and like watch them in order, and Stormblood. And then I purposely won't watch the other two. Right, because there's two other ones. The hunt for Omega and the unknown icon continues. Though both yet elude us, my lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? Heaven's Ward you can watch now. Stormblood may have some spoilers, but I'm not sure. Shadowbringers does have spoilers. Okay, gotcha. Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend your will be done. I'm gonna go check the Stormblood one. Okay. Unknown. My spy tells me the Domans call it Shinryu, and that it proved a match for Omega. Whoa, he looks creepy as fuck. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting. Fun fact, you can change the title screen to match the expansion you are on in the main menu. Oh, that's pretty cool. At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to the eastern skies and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. Happy Thursday, Zabe. How are you doing today?
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal?
Disappearance. They're just hiding.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsor's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Doing well, no complaints. Weather's kind of humid, but not too hot. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm sad that I got up early on my day off, but you know, it is what it is. I wanted to stream. Today's my my kiddo's birthday, and I wanted to make sure I streamed before the birthday stuff, and then I'm going to be taking her, you know, to go celebrate with her friends, and then I'll be streaming again, and then I'm not sure how long. I love my child. I love her. But she's very petty and very, like, she can be mean sometimes. And I don't know how long she's going to want to spend with her friends. You know what I mean? Like, she might want to spend an hour. She might want to spend 5 hours. So I figured I'll stream in the morning today so I don't mess up my routine of streaming every day. And then should she be with her friends for hours, then I'll stream again later. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
Excellent.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
I love Tataru, and I hate her for the outfit that she gave me, but I love her. I love her. Good plan, gotta be flexible, yup.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsor's wall.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly.
Did their voices change again?
And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
They did, didn't they?
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsor's wall is open to interpretation.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea.
Wow, her voice is way different.
To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
What?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lyse. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea.
But?
However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamegan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Of course they would.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lyse's, given her personal connection to the Resistance.
I'd say the only spoilers are some light locational spoiling, other minor stuff. Okay. That's not too bad then.
Better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo. Assuming you are willing, of course.
Are you looking at me? Oh, okay, you're looking at her. Good, good, good.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Oh my god, I'm wearing the outfit. Shit.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
Am I available? I need to change first, though. Shit. Shit. We're going with ... Stormblood does a good job not spoiling stuff.
Look, I know I've kept things from you, and I'm sorry, I really am. But that's all over now, I swear, and it'd mean a lot to me, having you at my side.
Heaven's Ward should have been fine to watch at the start of it, too. Shadowbringers is not safe to watch if you don't want spoilers, though you can watch it halfway through it. Okay. I think I did watch the
I too shall accompany you.
Endwalker one.
Are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
By accident. And it was one of those, like, I started watching it and I was like, well, here I go.
Offer my services as well. I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things. I trust you have no objections?
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
Stay safe, Thancred.
Let us each see to our preparations.
Ooh, a unanimous head nod. Ooh, I don't like that quest accepted noise. I don't like that one. We need to fix this immediately. Excellent. Okay.
Ready, my friend?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Well then. Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Thanks, girl. So helpful.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Gyr Abania?
Yep, we are.
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
That's okay, girl. I understand.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Ugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of sanctuary. Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Girl, NP.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Gosetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I feel like we're going to be running into her again very shortly.
It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. Let all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Yes, Gosetsu, yes.
Take care.
Love your
hear me?
energy.
When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate together. Just you wait.
Hopefully all of us. Hopefully we don't lose any more along the way.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
A 1,000 malms apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then? Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lyse, could you come with me? Another outfit's happening. What now? All right then, if you insist. She's probably gonna get a better outfit than I did. God damn it. What do you think? Not gonna lie, it's a little slut-moggy. As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose, an outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lyse. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Scion's receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress. It's lovely, Tataru, thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it, and with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels. Then onward to Gyr Abania. Our first stop will be Amarisai. Jesus. In the East Shroud. So back to the tower, or spire. Goodness, that was Hawthorne Hut, I believe. Elfino? All are present and accounted for. When you are ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed to Gyr Abania. Gyr Abania. I'm ready to go. Scions of the Seventh Dawn, we were told to expect you. Shall I summon someone to escort you to the wall? Proceed to Castrum Oriens. The Fringes. You know what this means, guys? More Aether currents to find.
Crossing the border, standing in Gyr Abania once more.
Oh, it's Gyr Abania.
Me and my fellow scions, the warrior of light among us. Behind us, Baelsor's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Oh, there it is. We are officially in Stormblood. Excellent. We did it. And it's a good thing I didn't do it last night because it was an hour. It took us an hour to get here. Prabon, old buddy, old pal. Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you to Castrum Oriens. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the Castrum since then? None. Save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols, we've had barely any contact with them. But we all know it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Baelsor's wall weren't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep, and Garlemald is not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. Excuse me. 'Twas a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make. And now we are bound by it for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? Here come the demands. As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamegan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. Then I'll leave you to it. God's speed. Of all the Castra in the world, you walk into mine. Master Garland, what brings you here? A certain missing Allegan weapon and draconic primal. Omega and Shinryu, I think the shinobi called it. Anyway, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it might lead us somewhere, which it has singularly failed to do. Then 'tis like Omega fell to Earth in occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Probs. Even so, it bears repeating that we engage the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming. You know what happens when we assume, Sid. We should hurry up and find it regardless. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on to Gyr Abania, we'll need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. All right. Oops. Nope. Nope. Lyse, there you are. As you've probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Rhalgr's Reach, an old temple to the east of here across the Veladinia River. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. That's right, I can't fly anymore. I'm gonna repair my gear real quick. I'm sure it's taken a beating. Oh, not too bad. That's probably from leveling my other characters or jobs, classes, professions, whatever. All right, so we gotta get over there. Look at me checking to see if I could fly. So sad that I can't fly. Unless she... Still with me? Good. From here, we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we don't have to swim. Excellent, girl. Excellent. I'm sorry, tree. I meant no offense running by you. A gazelle hawk? It looks nothing like a gazelle or a hawk. There's my friends. I don't see any soldiers. Good, let's cross. Did you watch the Stormblood cinematic? No, I didn't. I didn't. You're wondering about the tower to the south? I'm not, but okay. Do you guys want to watch the Stormblood cinematic? Or do we want to watch the Realm Reborn one and then Heaven's Ward and then the Stormblood one? It's part of Castellum Valadinia. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it a great eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolutely malms away. Sigh. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. I shall leave that entirely up to you. Oh, I recommend it ASAP, please. Okay. All right, we'll watch it. Hold on. Let me find it. See. Reborn cinematic. All right, so that's a Realm Reborn, and then Heaven's Ward cinematic. Right, and then Stormblood cinematic. Okay. Give me 1 second while I figure it out. Totally didn't just watch the Shadowbringers and Endwalker trailers because I have a problem. Okay, let's mute the game. All right. That mutes everything, right? Right? Okay, so that's muted. They are so good. Okay. And then we're going to switch over to, I think it's this one. Right? You could see, yeah. You can see what you need to see. We're going to hide this and that. Okay. I mean, as long as you're caught up in the MSQ, I don't see a problem. I think I am. I can't wait for Sage. Oh, me neither. I can't wait for the new classes coming out. I think this is the one, right? Final Fantasy XIV, a Realm Reborn, end of an era. Same, I'm scared of all the first-time healers who are going for Sage. I am definitely going to be a first-time healer. All right, let's full screen this. Wait, let's check the volume. Shut up. Volume's up. Full screen. Excited to see what Astra will become. I'm not scared for myself. I'm a mitigation healer already with Scholar. Wait, you haven't seen any of them? Nope. So we're all watching it together. Astra getting changed for like the 3rd time. I purposely didn't watch them because I didn't want spoilers. But everyone has assured me that it won't spoil. So I take it this is the beginnings of the calamity? I mean, yes, but this is bigger than the first one. This is the actual end of Final Fantasy 1. The end of the calamity. Okay. Oh my god, look how young they look. This is the cutscene that played when the original 14 shut down so they could remake it with ARR. It was only 5 years from the start of A Realm Reborn. Answers has to be one of my favorite scores of the entire Final Fantasy 14. Yo, that's the whatchamacallits. The Warriors of Darkness. Right? Yes, but also no. Okay. Okay. Damn it. It's complicated, like my relationship status on Facebook. Whoa. Gotcha. Let's not go there now. You'll learn more in Shadowbringers. Okay. Yep. No spoilers. No spoilers. Technically, there's one more cinematic. That's less important. Okay. Jesus. Good God, I would shit my pants. Oh, that's the first master? They don't call Bahamut the King of Dragons for no reason. So that's like Papalimos and all them's master, right? Because this is the first time he's doing this. Ooh, he did it all fancy. Louisoix. Okay. And I take it his staff breaking just now was the piece that we have. You slept it correctly. That autocorrect will get you every time. But every end marks a new beginning. Okay, so that was a Realm Reborn. Not autocorrect fully on the keyboard. I gave you an out, AK. I gave you an out. All right, and then this is the Heaven's Ward one, right? I just want to make sure before I click it. Oh, freaking ads. Get out of here. We're not doing free ads today.
Careful, they seem serious.
All right, shut up. Scenes from the final moments of Realm Reborn main scenario story. I'm glad for the warning. Eorzea, a land embraced by gods, delivered from destruction by the warriors of light. However, IGN, yep. Fate has cast down these heroes, and their light now threatens to fade. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for this, but whatevs. The lyrics are actually important. Okay. They're very important. Oh, I remember this part. They do a good job of making everything like work together and like it, like you guys are saying, the words of the lyrics of the songs. I'm just gonna fix the sizing while this is happening. I really want to watch the orchestra live one day. I saw Distant Worlds in person a few years ago and it was bone-chilling. I saw, it wasn't any of the Final Fantasy stuff, but it was the, oh balls, what's the name of it? The Lannisters, Game of Thrones. I saw that. Holy shit. I had chills like the whole time. And I'm sure these will be just as good. Like the Final Fantasy ones. Oh god. Sorry. That armor, though. That was pretty badass. Such a good intro for the Dragon Song War. If I remember correctly, you have parts from Hadelin, the Ishgardians, and Dragons in the lyrics. Faye and I were talking last night about how someone high up in the design team loves Dragoons. Oh, for sure. They have to. All right. So I think this is the official Stormblood run, right? God, hopefully we don't have that giant IGN thing. Or maybe I should click this one. Oh, no, that's just a 2.5 minute one. Fuck it. We're doing it. Shut up, you. This was a good idea. I'm glad you guys suggested it. Thank you. Yep, no, just a little icon on the bottom. Just chilling on a finger. Oh, Dancer, right? Because that's when Dancer came out, was this one. That's Lyse. Right? Maybe? Looks like her. Dancer is Shadowbringer, actually. Oh, okay. So they're just teasing us with it here. No, she's not a dancer. Oh, these are monks. Okay. I unlocked Dancer and she had a very similar outfit to what she was wearing here. Like almost identical. Well, now I want to play a monk. This expansion's big thing was samurai. Okay. This being Stormblood. Gotcha, gotcha. Thank you guys for educating me. Warning about monk, it's all about positions. Oh, positionals. Okay. Great. So plenty for me to fuck up. Monk is a rough state. Getting better, but still rough. Oh, monk is in a rough state. Gotcha. He's like, fuck, these fucks. Yo. That was pretty cool. My boy. One day I'll be able to do that. IRL? Me too. That's what the room looks like after I'm done eating, though. Kenshin Homura status. Oh my god, I love Rurouni Kenshin. And the, what was it? The Batosai OSTs, I think that's what they were called. Ugh, that story. Jesus Christ. The Manslayer. My god. That was a good one. That was good. So then, okay, if you guys could remind me when we're done with this expansion and we start going into what's the next one? Shadowbringers? When we do that, right when we get to title screen, we'll switch off the game for a second and we'll watch the cinematic together. Just remind me, please, because I fucking can't remember what I did 30 seconds ago, so. That was awesome. Good idea, guys. Good idea. But, well, here, I was going to show you, which I'm sure you guys already know this, but, like, when I unlock Dancer, where the hell is it? Dancer? Oh, I guess it's pretty close. It's not the same. But. So Shadowbringers does have story spoilers, but everything that happens in the trailer happens before the expansion starts. Okay. So it's probably stuff that's going to be happening now. I don't want to accidentally spoil for myself. At the end of Stormblood patches. Okay. Let's get there when we get there, as of when it happens. Really, eye doctor, you're gonna call me now? I called you yesterday to set up an appointment. Stormblood first, Shadowbringers later. Stormblood is a long expansion. Okay, okay. It's long even if because I've just been doing storyline stuff. I haven't been, at least on stream, I haven't been doing like any of the side stuff at all. So I assume this is going to be a while for us to get through this content. It's a lengthy one, but not as long as Realm Reborn. Okay, good, good. We're here. On the other side of this pass is Rhalgr's Reach. Oh yeah, off stream or on. You may want to hit the Crystal Tower raids. Somebody told me about that. I have to Google that shit and figure that out. Is that the, I don't know if you played WoW, but it's like similar to the, whatchamacallit? Torghast stuff. They'll be required for you to start Shadowbringers. Okay. Gotcha. Oh shit, I didn't read what he said. Fuck. Fuck. Indeed, a glamour. Good eye, Y'shtola. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or mayhap an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms. I thought you have to do the tower raid in order to complete A Realm Reborn. Oh, I did do the Crystal Tower, the big ones with what's his face, right? Chipballs, what's his name? I did the 3 that the storyline made me go through. Yeah, because there's 3 that you have to do to go through the storyline. And then I think Feifei, he's not in here right now, but Feifei did like 3 other ones, I think. Yeah, because Crystal Tower is where the brother and sister clone things, right? That was that. Labyrinth of the Ancients, Circus Tower, yep, and the World of Darkness. Yep, I did them. Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Before we go, I don't know if Tataru told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way, and don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. There's another one where it's like, you go in and I can't remember what the hell it's called, but it's something where you go in and you could basically like level through. I wish I could give you a better explanation than that, but my brain is like turned off currently because it's not a work day. It's a free ball day. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't gotta think. And with a sprinkle of demasking dust, all is laid bare. Boja? Palace of the Dead, is that it? No, she hasn't gotten there yet. Is that the one where you can go in with your group and you can start at like level 1 and it's supposedly like the way to level now or something? Something like that. Palace of the Dead. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I want to try that. Boja is far away. Not even a star in the sky close.
I remember the old stories. How the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Rhalgr's Reach, a holy place, and a fitting home for the resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo.
We just saw this!
They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what
exactly.
they lost, for what could be ours again.
See, now that you watch the thing, you can point out the things and be like, there's the thing from the trailer. Yep, I sure can. This expansion has something similar to Palace of the Dead, Heaven on High, right? Yep, ooh. And that's the thing that's like similar to the WoW Torghast, right? Except you go in groups. I've not touched Heaven yet. You'll forgive us our precautions, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Never played WoW, so couldn't tell you. Ew, Borghast. Yo, so let me just tell you about Torghast. So I played a rogue, okay? And rogues got fucked so hard when that first came out. And I was like so excited. I never get excited for raids ever or any of those like dungeon thingies. I never, like, I hated doing them in WoW with a passion. But when the whole Torghast thing was prepping to come out, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. My first experience going in there, I got that one vamp boss where rogues literally could not beat it. There was no way possible for a rogue to do it. And like the forums were like ablaze with like other people could go in and just like run through it like it was nothing. And I got so upset. I was so upset because I wanted to do it by myself, like 100% by myself, because that was the idea, was it was supposed to be like something that you could do on your own and you didn't need to depend on a group. Oh my god, I was so devastated. And then I had to have another person run through it with me so I could finish it, because that freaking boss, like, it was unbeatable for rogues initially when it launched. It was so terrible. I was so upset. It put such a bad taste in my mouth for Torghast. Now, I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. It's something similar to the ninja tank archetype. But let's not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. Ninja's considered a tank in Final Fantasy XI. Huh. Pally just super tank. Yeah, I did Torghast with my Pally, and it was like nothing. Like, I didn't even have to like really care. I could just smash buttons and I was fine. Similar to Ninja. Which class? Jedi Shadow? Let me look that up. I usually play Sith. What am I doing walking like a pet? What was that? That was like a little ghost. Oh, I'm still walking like a peasant. What am I doing? Where am I even going? Okay. Conrad!
Allow me to welcome you once more to Rhalgr's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lyse, and Papalymo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Oh,
Don't
mumbly.
fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Oh, that's right, Papalymo.
Papalymo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
That's right. Fuck that guy.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monargo told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rhalgr it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir. To see that some good comes of this tragedy.
That's right, he did lead all those people to their death.
On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that. So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Take your time, take your time.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
That's what I just said, Alphino. Alright, I'm going to mute my mic for 1 second. I'm going to run to the ladies' room super quick. I shall be right back. I'm not going to throw up a BRB. Okay, thank you so much for patiently waiting for me. I very much appreciate it. I also ran in to wake up the child real fast too, because I didn't want her to sleep through her birthday. So she's up and about, and now she's gonna spend the next 2 hours getting ready for her friend birthday party. So it would seem we find ourselves with a surfeit of free time. Forgive me. You are free to look around Rhalgr's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke our noses wheresoever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside and out. I can show you around if you'd like, Fire. Great, let's get started. Super fast before I continue questing, in case there's any lurkers here and stuff like that that have not followed. I would very much appreciate the follow. We're doing a giveaway once I hit 150 followers. I think we're at 103 right now. 150 followers or 50 subs. I believe we are at 40 right now. Whichever happens first, one or the other. 150 followers. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, Buckeye. But when I reach either of those goals, either 150 followers or 50 subs, I will be giving away a copy of, oh shitballs, Endwalker, the expansion coming out in November for Final Fantasy XIV. I will just send you the key. If you have it already, I keep saying it, but I'm going to keep saying it. If you have it already, the key is yours to do with what you wish. If you want to give it away, you want to sell it, like, I don't care. Do whatever you want with it. It is yours. It goes to you and only you, and that's that. So yeah, and then if you don't have it, well then enjoy and come play the game. I'll bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me, but the truth is we don't even account for half. We've got Hellsguard from all the way over by the spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even some Beastmen, well, Beast women, I suppose, like that one over there. She's an Ananta. They've been with us for a while now. What the hell's an Ananta? Is that her? The purpley thing over there, standing next to Matilde? Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. Ananta make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and the crystal into shapes you would not believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Rhalgr, shall we? Yeah, I think she was talking about this creature. Like a snake. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds, who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the Fifth Astral Era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. And lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky, and led the way to these mountains of Gyr Abania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast, hells open, heavens weep, for no one doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. The last part was inscribed on this stone by a monk of the Fist of Rhalgr. Ida explained it to me. A day will come bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us. Oh, it is, girl, it is. But if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Sorry. That was all a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. Excuse me. I miss flying already. This is the infirmary, as you can probably tell. Here's where the resistant healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aetheryte Plaza next. I found that, girl. I found that, like, immediately upon entering. We're just gonna do this. Oh, shitballs. No, we're not. My bad, we didn't find it yet. But we's gonna attune to it real quick. Where you at, girl? When you've seen one Aetheryte, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Rhalgr was still here. It may look a little different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the Sutlers are next. But don't forget to attune to the Aetheryte before we go. I wonder how many people got that prompt and still forgot. Arms, armor, potions, you name it, these folks have got it. The Resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything, or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alphino and Lyse are here. Why don't we go see how they're getting on? Ooh. Let's see how this looks. Oh, it's a headpiece. Boo. We'll take... Fuck, I guess we'll take that. I don't know. Try on. Yo, that's pretty neat looking. That's really neat looking. Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants. Sure did. They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out why they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, and I admire their courage, but their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Yeah, they're in it for the money. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. We finished discussing your proposal, and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch Y'shtola and Kryl, so if you'd like to follow me... Let's go. Oh my goodness, little plump hamster-looking kitty thing. Oh my god, it is so adorable. Oh my god, I can't wait to get that mount. And actually, let me see if I can... There's one thing I wanted to do. Damn, I was hoping I could mute the camera sound when I take screenshots, because I'm sure that's super annoying when there's like a battle type thing happening, and there I am clicking away. I guess we'll just have to suffer through it.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
Hopefully it's a good one.
I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Those caveats being...
My thoughts exactly.
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rhalgr's Reach. Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree, but it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
That's okay, you could try.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Ishtola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Oh.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
I bet that's gonna be me.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you, Lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
Understood. We won't let you down.
I mean, I'll try not to let you down. I can't promise anything. Right then, Monargo and Mefrid are to be our keepers. Knowing not of what they require, one task is as good as the other. Make your choice, Fire. I really like the white one, though. Damn, that's fine. I could dye it, I guess, later. Your Aether Compass may now be used to locate Aether Currents in new regions. Ugh. Ugh. So we have to pick one? Does it matter which one I pick? Before we begin, I'd like to thank you and the Scions again for patching me up after I bled all over your floor. I owe you my life, and I won't forget that. Furthermore, it was rude of me to run off without saying a word. It's all well and good me claiming my duties here couldn't wait, but a parting thank you was the very least you deserved. My apologies. It's okay, girl, I get it. And thank you. Now to business. Commander Kemps entrusted me with a formal reply to be hand-delivered to the Alliance leadership. It covers everything we discussed, as well as detailing the disposition of our forces. What I need is an escort, 1 or 2 men at most, so we can make it to the wall swiftly and without attracting undue attention. Very well, I shall join you in this. General Alden commands the forces of Castramorians. It should be simple enough to see it into his hands. Great. That's just what I wanted to hear. When you're ready to depart, meet me at the pass leading out to the Reach. You got it, girl. Oh good, I can take both quests. Mefrid? Monargo! At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we'd meet again here, of all places. Though I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? Sure don't. I got no clue who you are. No clue. No, 'twas a lifetime ago. There is no need to apologize. But Know that, down in Quarry Mill, we didn't forget about you, nor the lives you saved. As for me, I went to Little Alamigo while Galleon was recovering. Gundobald was my former commander and an old friend, and I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit. I told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Alamigo, and others went to Ul'dah for work. But as you can see, I chose to come back to Gyr Abania and join Conrad and the others. I've kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Alagana. Alagana? If you're going there, you're taking me with you. Ah, that's right. You're from Alagana, aren't you, Lyse? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around, but we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations and meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. We kind of got to go somewhere else first, though. I guess we'll go do the peaks part first. It's like right here. And then we'll go do the other one whenever we're done with this chain. Mefrid. Oh, battle music. This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We're on a mission for Conrad to Alagana. Clear the barricade if you would. Aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment. There are more villagers than out here. But also more Imperials keeping a close eye on things. We'll need to tread carefully. Let's do it.
I remember the peaks of Gyr Abania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity. Who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
Oh, would you look at that? That's pretty cool. Where now, Mefrid? We've a glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, this is not more than a testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we've no glamours to conceal us. The village is to the east. Keep watch for patrols as we move. What is that? Look at those tiny ass legs. Got like little chicken legs holding up that giant ass body. Nary an Imperial in sight. That's a mercy. Alagana's due east past that bridge. Follow me. It's not much further. Look at that butterfly. Hello, beautiful. Oh, you a mad butterfly. Right? Like if I come near you, you're gonna go angry. Yup, you angry. You pretty though. Please don't notice me. Damn it. Notices me immediately. Method. You can rest easy. We made it. This is Alagana. It feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry. That has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. We do, but as I said back at the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're shorthanded because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin's promises and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his call to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it's rumored that Alagana lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, then there could be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the Resistance, and rightfully so. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in a village square. Not if you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, no. You might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. Damn. We'll need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. We must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there are still some brave men and women here willing to fight. Ragnfriend is the village elder, is over by the shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. I totally botched reading that. That's okay, though. That's alright. Y'all know what I meant. Let us attune before we go talk to anybody. Ragnfried. Don't know you, traveler. You a merchant? You'll not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, Elder, and sincerest apologies that I did not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Alagana, and I would know of your recent troubles. Ah, your comrades of Mefrid, I see. I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. The Griffin came with many men and left with many more. Such is the rumor. Is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts and then dangled a dream before their tired eyes. And now you come to steal away what few remain. The Griffin was a traitor and a madman, and we had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time, it will be different. This time, cold comfort to the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? But surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our god, and they demand a fifth of what little we've got left. I hate the bastards with every fiber of my being. But hate's not enough, Mefrid. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go. Now leave us be and never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that. I've got a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed, and that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I've got every right to tell you, leave my village. No, you don't, because it's my village too. My home. What in the hells are you on about? Wait, I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Lyse Hext. And I'm here. I'm here to take back my homeland. By Rhalgr, the last time I saw you, you were... I didn't even know if you were still alive, and I never thought you would come... I almost didn't, and my sister never will. Lots of others won't either. And that's why we've got to carry on the fight. You even sound like him. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Alagana is as much your home as it is mine. But I say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. Well, that didn't go as planned. At all. That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Ragnfrid might help us recruit some of his people, but that clearly isn't going to happen. If we're to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky, and it's hardly subtle, but I say we approach the villagers directly. See what problems they've got, and if we can do anything to help. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. We'll take the materia. Ooh, lots of questies. Oh, just 2. I got all excited. You'd best keep your distance if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. I'd like to help. Looking for folks down on their luck. Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk for the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labor's right out. Too much pain and trouble for the others. There's a tea that helps with it, though. I'd need to grind a chapuli horn and a hornbill talon for the blend. I'll go get that shit for you. Eh? You'll go and get some for me just like that. You needn't trouble yourself so. But I will. Ooh, he's angry. A new face in Alagana? Huh? What would you ask of me then? You got any shit you need me to do? A stranger and a generous soul besides? Bollocks. There's not more suspicious than a good Samaritan. On the other hand, if you were an Imperial agent, I expect you'd go about your business with more discretion. Bugger me, you really are here to help, aren't you? Sure am. Very well, I'll take you up on your offer, stranger. My little brother's working the rocks by Grim and Enid. He's got something for me. Can you go and get it? Sure, I'll go get it. Right then, frightened Curl is... Oh my god. Frightened. Ask him for the leftovers. He ought to understand. You got it, broski. You got it. Let's talk to this chocoboki. And onward to our first task. What am I doing here? Hard country. Give me your horn. All right, one thing down. Excuse me. Not a butterfly. Damn, I was pretty far from that thing and it aggroed me. Go up here first and then we'll run down. Is that the thing? I have to be careful. Things like really hurt me again. Like really hurt me. Alrighty. And south we go. Probably to talk to that dude's brother. You guys all having a good day? I assume a lot of people are work lurking. If so, I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I hope work is not being a pain in the balls. Just chilling. I'm so glad that like it happened to be my kiddo's birthday and I could take, some time off. So I took today and tomorrow off. Then, weekend. But like my mental health was starting to suffer at my job. Like I need to take a day here and there. I've been saving my vacation and not really using it. So like last year, because the whole pandemic, happened, I had like my last day of work because I didn't use any of my vacation time was sometime in November, and then I didn't come back until after the new year because I hadn't used any of my vacation and sick time, so I had to use it all. Got a heavier workload since a teammate is out. Decent day though. Good. I'm glad it's a decent day. That sucks that you got a little bit of a heavier workload, but it is what it is, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm hoping this year that I don't. Although it was nice to have like an entire month off, like it was great, but like I'd rather take a day off here and there and then, kind of save my my brain and my soul. Here for the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in his stead, but so be it. Or in his stead. Jesus. It's all in the sacks over yonder. They're bleedin' heavy, mind, so be careful when you pick 'em up. Unconscionably heavy sacks. I'm gonna be carrying a heavy sack around. I think we're done. I could just, you know, clicky clicky. I've got your leftovers, sir. Ah, the new face. You have my leftovers. Here they are. Right here. Huh, well, I'll be. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Much obliged, much obliged. It's saltpeter for making fire sand, in case you're curious what it's all for. I wasn't, but thank you. The rocks by the lakes have got good deposits. Tain't hard for my brother to pass for any other plotting quarryman, all the while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side, to bundle up and sell to the sutlers what trade with the resistance. It's a living and a way of fighting back besides, our way of spitting in the Garlean's eye for putting our father in an imperial uniform and shipping him off to some faraway province 15 years ago. Don't know if he's dead or alive even, though if he were alive, he'd not be long for this world if we were caught fighting for the resistance. So this is the best we can do. That's the long and short of it. We do what we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find that most folks ain't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the result is the same. I suppose I just wanted you to know is all. I know I have one of those faces where you just spill everything. That we could know why you're here, and that even if we can't join you, we wish we could. I get it, dude. I get it. Hey, girl. You've been gone a while. What brings you back to Alagana? I went and got your horn, and here's your horn and the talon that you needed for that special tea. Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually. This country's hard on people, but it's not just that. The Imperials, they've made it known I'm not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, you know, whereas a live one. You're with the Resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you then. My father, God's rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, and so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. And then I had the good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that it'd have made a difference if I'd fought back. I knew what the lot of them were about the moment that Centurion laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others. And by the time I limped back to the hut, it was too late for my father. Too late for me too, I, and many others I imagine. Help them too if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you. But beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. What a dark fucking story. Jesus. There you are, Fire. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping into villages unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the Resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got left. How's Lyse getting on, by the way? You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl, assuming they remember her, that is. Let's go check in. Lyse, I'd like to touch base and see how you're doing. No, I didn't mean to. Oh, it's going great. And where were you the past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the Black Wolf's boot? On the other side of this bastard wall, living the high life, I'll wager. That's not fair. I don't know, something good. Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends, deigning to help us poor unfortunate souls? Trying to whip us into a frenzy so we'll go and storm a castrum with our pickaxes and shovels? Leave all of you, before you bring a cohort down on us all. And you, don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lyse. You weren't here. This is my home, and I love it with all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it, too, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact I left them behind. This isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Alamigo. Let's go and find Mefred. So peeps are salty with her. That sucks. Sorry, girl. Oh my goodness, kitty, you scared me. My cat nudged my bare foot with his cold nose. Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what happened at the wall. I thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow, I don't know. But if anything, it just made them angrier. I haven't lived through it like they have. I can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, Lyse. I ran too, but if I hadn't, I'd have never met Fire or the rest of you. And we might not be here today in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choices, nor will I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Who dat? Who dis? Help, someone, anyone, we need help. I don't like the sound of that one bit. Come on. Were Krata, the Tributum, and the bloody rat man. They, damn it all. Yo, how's it going? Hey, Mr. Oh God, I don't know how to say the last part of your name. Mr. Jacob Lake? Jacob? It's going well. How about you? How's your day? You there. Take a deep breath and then tell us what happened. I love it. Everyone suffers because of my username. So it's pronounced Mr. Jacob Asshole. Got it. Perfect. Got it. I got it. It was all business as usual. The Tributum's due soon, and we were taking it to the Imperials when the Kikern attacked. They took my brother and our money. Took him where? Ruins to the south of here. Was just an old temple before they came, and listen, we're Krata's the only family I've got left. If I lose them, That's a bit mean. Well, I didn't mean it seriously. The Ziggurat. If the Ratman took them there, he's as good as dead. That's the cynical villager. We've got to get after them. If there's even a chance her brother is still alive, we have to try. Yep, let's rush into danger. Per our usual. I jest. You're right, Lyse. We've got to help them. If not for the missing man, then for the Tributum. The Garleans won't suffer excuses if they're late. Fine. I guess we'll take this. So Krata's being held somewhere at the Ziggurat to the south, which has been taken over by a host of Kikern bandits. That about covers it then. Be prepared for a fight. They may not be the most challenging foes, but there's sure to be a lot of them. Excellent. Let's go save someone. Where be it? What's this thing? It's green and glowy. Dust Anilla. Hopefully that's like an entrance right there. A convenient ramp. A broken ramp. Well, damn. Don't notice me, don't notice me. You two don't notice me. Oh, these guys are definitely gonna notice me. Oh, look at that! Snuck right through. Please let me go. I'm begging you. I don't want to die. Hear that? I think it came from the top of the ziggurat. Whoa, they look pretty neat. Creepy ass eyes though. Oh, they got like glasses on? Little flashlight glasses? Who dares come to loot our man flesh? Ours to eat, ours to eat. We knew it'd come to this. Kill them quick before they alert the others. Let's do it. Oh my god, I'm just aggroing fucking everything. Oh, they hurt. Shit! Well, fragile. Yeah. They hurt a lot. I wasn't expecting them to hit me that freaking hard. Good lord. Where was I at? I was over there. Oh shitballs, I gotta run back. Good thing I attuned to that, Jesus. I would have been fine if I didn't aggro literally everything around me. This is fine, this is fine. Nobody saw that, right? Right? They were hitting really freaking hard. $1,600 damage? They were chunking me pretty quick too. Oh well, such is life and death in this game. Gonna try and ignore as much as I can. Although last time that didn't work out so well for us. So maybe we will just kill a couple of them. Shit, I don't have my pet out. That's embarrassing. I'm so used to not dying on normal questy things that I didn't even think about it. Okay. There's Lyse and Mefrid. We'll kill this one because he's in our way. Gotta run up here and kill more. Time is at 12:39. I gotta keep an eye on the clock because, you know, birthday party. Oh my god, if I had to run up these stairs in real life, I would be dead. I would have passed out right here. I'd curl up in a little ball right here. Take a little breather. Oh, ball sacks. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so embarrassed if I die again. Yeah, get him, pets. Get him, get him. Jesus. Alright, so he's probably... My guess is he's probably at the very tippy top. Yep, there he is. Okay. So, oh, shitballs. We're gonna take a lesson from what we just learned and kill the stuff around it. So we don't accidentally aggro a bunch of shit that we don't need to aggro. Excellent. And we shall kill you. Oh my god, I love the spell effects of this game. They're so freaking nice. Okay, I think we've killed enough. Oh, these guys are much easier to kill. Excellent. We're here to rescue you, sir. By Rhalgr, what did I ever do to deserve this? I've gone to bed hungry for months. I'm skin and bones. I'd hardly make a snack, much less a meal. It's okay, we got you. We got you, dude. Oh, you found him. I sure did. Are you here to rescue me? Your sister sent us. It's going to be all right. My sister? Oh, Rhalgr be praised, she's safe. And you fought your way in here just for me? To think there are still good, brave folk in this world. We should go before the Kikiran return in force. Do you still have the Tributum? Oh gods, the Tributum! The Imperials will be wondering where I am. I have to go! What, right now? In your condition? You don't understand. We were given a warning last month for being short. If I don't make it in time, there's no telling what will happen to me and my sister. Just runs off blindly. I'm glad we saved him, but seeing him run off like that, I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Fire, Mefrid, I think we need to go after Werkrata. Wait, you had better not be thinking of stopping him. You heard what he said. If they don't pay one way, they'll pay another. I know that, I do, and I don't want to interfere. I just want to see that he makes it there safely. If that's the sum of it, then fine. Let's head down and see if we can't pick up his trail. God damn it. Can I just... Excellent. My mighty steed and my mighty pet. Excuse me. Sir, I'm not taking kindly to you hitting a woman. Oh my god, it's that chunky chocobo. Oh balls, we're gonna aggro everything. Everything. There be our destination. Hopefully that's far enough. Oh yeah, it de-aggroed. Excellent. In the dirt you spy a chocobo feather. Any luck? A chocobo feather, is it? Aye, by my reckoning, it came from Werkrata's bird, in which case... There's a collapsed bridge just around the bed. Hug the rocks and stick to the shadows. We'll find him soon enough. Alright. Stick to the rocks. Got it. Any minute now. I expect he'll come thundering round the bend and... Hear that? Get to cover quickly now. Oh boy. I hope they don't do anything bad to him.
Are they Imperials?
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lyse. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
Yeah, Lyse.
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Tributum.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Oh, Jesus. The hell is that?
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fake? How stupid do you think we are?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Man, they're just taking any opportunity.
You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Any opportunity to beat them down.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
Yes, girl, get back down.
But it isn't fair.
Oh man, poor dude.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this godforsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alan Egans can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
Rude? Who the fuck is this?
Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
Are they not going to take the tributum, or did they take it?
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
Okay. Well, we got to watch a guy get his ass beat. I'd heard their commander was keen-eyed, but gods, that was a near thing. It tears me up inside to see our own kinsmen doing the bidding of the Viceroy, but they made their choice, and if it comes to it, I'll cut down every last one of them myself. Does the book look good? Not really. But we'll take it. Ooh, there's another book. Oh, it's a scholar book. Damn. Wakrada's alive and the tributum's been paid. That's all that matters for now. I, for one, would rather not wait around to see if the skulls decide to return. We'd best get back to Alagana and tell Ragnfrid's his men got the job done. Yes, yes, let's get back there. All right. Where are you at, dude? We owe you a debt of gratitude for what you did. Warkrata told me everything, how you fought with the Kikirn and saved his life. For all the good it did, we saw what happened when he met with the skulls, how they beat him half to death. We could have stopped them. I reckon you could. Mefred's a warrior, as is your comrade, and you're strong like your father, that much is plain. But I thank Rhalgr you did not, because it would not have ended with them. Warkrata and his sister would have been branded insurgents, if not the whole lot of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remain dead. We're alive, and that's more than can be said for only the gods know how many others. That's enough for you, is it? To put up with whatever they do to you so long as you're getting to see another day? That's right, you grit your teeth and you learn to live with the pain. That's fucked. I'll admit I was quick to judge you, Lyse, and for that I apologize. I know you and yours mean well, I do, but I'm telling you, God's in the heavens as my witness, that we've got nothing left to give. We can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. Sadness. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it. Nor would I expect her to. Her father was stubborn as an ox, too. If she's set on walking the same path, but I pray she won't follow it to the same end. Well, she took it better than I anticipated, which isn't saying much, I suppose. We should go and see if she's all right. She's not all right. She hates this. A lot. Excuse me. Sorry about running off like that. Alamegans terrorizing their own. I just can't accept it, you know? No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have to put up with it, day after day after day. I'm not completely naive, you know. I didn't expect them to storm a castrum with their pickaxes and shovels or whatever it was. But nor did I expect Warkrata to just lie there in the dirt while they kicked him. I can't claim to know their pain. I barely remember this place, or even my father's face. But I remember Ida's. I remember how scared she was when we ran, and that look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home, but not mine, is it? There you are, Lyse. I've been looking all over for you. Well, you found me. Got something else to say? Aye, that I do. I said some things to you before that I shouldn't have. 'Twasn't my place to do so, and I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spouted about how I loved my village, but when one of ours was in need, I was cowering here with all the others. I didn't even think to go after Warkrata, but you did. Made me feel like the bloody hypocrite I am. If I truly cared for my people, I'd fight for them. So I will, if you'll have me. Ooh, we've recruited one. You're asking to join the resistance? When you put it like that, I suppose I am. But not just me. There are others I know who've been thinking about it for a while now. There's not many of us, and we're not hardened warriors like you lot, but if your heart bleeds for Ala Mhigo, then that's good enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome at Rhalgr's Reach. We did it! Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go and speak with the others and send word when we're ready. Still think this isn't your home? I was just thinking out loud. Girl, you were wallowing in sorrow. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. Excellent. So we're going back here. All right, and before we do that turn in, we might as well just go ahead and go do this one. Because the turn in's going to be in the same spot. Excuse me. Are we going up here? We is. Monago. Rogers, I believe this is your girl. Got everything you need? Good? Then let us be off. We're heading into the fringes. Oh, he looks not happy. So we shall dodge. That is a big spider. I would definitely poop myself if I saw that IRL. Quiet, hear that? That was a Ceruleum engine backfiring. Imperials. Ye gods, you have preternatural senses. I didn't hear a thing. When you grow up hunting in these lands, you learn to discern the sounds that could mean life and death, be they of a predator or a patrol. From what I'm hearing, we have a 7-man patrol augmented with a single Magitech armor. Wide search pattern, divided into 3 teams. I don't think they know we're here. Excuse me. It's risky, but we should split up and try to take them all by surprise at the same time. We don't want them calling reinforcements. 3 teams, 3 of us. Nothing for it then. Where are they? Head north. You should see them long before they see you. I'll deal with the ones to the south. The armor should be just to the west. Fire's best equipped to deal with that. We attack in 5. That should be enough time to get into position. Rendezvous on the west bank after. Any questions? No? Then good luck. I have some questions. But it's too late for my questions. I'm hiding so well. This is exactly how I would hide. Right before I sneak up on somebody. Oh, balls. I'm getting hit by a foper. Or a fopper. Alrighty. I did my part. How did the others fare? Wait, where am I supposed to go? This way, maybe? Oh god, I got a spider on me. Oh god, I'm gonna have 2 spiders on me. Monago. It looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The 3 soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work killing men and women like that, but don't doubt that they'd do the same to you if the roles were reversed. And don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript or no, a soldier piloting one of these can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that after all that happened at the wall. Ooh. That looks pretty nice. Not a fan. Not a fan. Yeah, I'll take that one. Right. I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices their missing patrol. Let go, let go. Ooh, there's another. Okay. I did attune there, it looks like. Excuse me. Monago. Lyse. We're clear. Only Alliance patrols ahead. You said the forces of Castrum Oriens were under the command of Flame General Rabban Alden, did you not? By Rhalgr, the bull of Alamigo himself. I never dreamed I'd have the chance to meet the legend. The man, the myth, the legend. Ooh, look at that mount. It's beautiful. Oh, balls. Balls. We made it! Rabban!
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We did.
We are, General.
I'm actually recruiting some on the side.
Allow me to introduce Monago of Rhalgr's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the Bull of Alamigo.
I wonder how he feels about
These
that
are not
name.
the Blood Sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
As you say, General.
She looks like she's fangirling.
On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Alamigo Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Pretty heavy losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
I think I was supposed to do this quest first before I did the other part. But it's okay. It's all right.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident
well, Feifei. Look who decided to stroll into the stream.
If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Alamegan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye.
Massive spoilers, Feifei, if you didn't already mute me.
Garleans, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Pippin always with the plan. Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at Castellum Velodina. Namely, the arrival of a shipment rumored to have come from the research and development facilities near the capital, containing prototype Magitech armor. It is our assessment that this armor is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, mayhap before the day is out. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons? That's the last thing we need. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident we can destroy them all, hindering their development and delaying future deployment. And should we carry this out as a joint endeavor with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance not wanting to go to war with the Empire. But you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone. And you were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly. And so what I propose is simple. We harry their patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to East End, where our Resistance allies will take them from behind. Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment and fully support his plan. I shall notify my comrades at once. Understood. I shall have one of my men bring you the details of the plan anon. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you were intending to sit this one out. Well, I was. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Good God. The atrocity of these outfits. Wow, that's a pretty cool spell, whoever did that. We've been careful to avoid needless shows of force this side of the wall, but that's all about to change, and when it does, you may be sure they'll send their new toys out to entertain us. I would ask you to participate in this operation, but from that look, I see it is a foregone conclusion. My thanks. Per Pippin's plan, we need to turn East End into an Imperial graveyard. You're a dab hand at this, and I'd be a fool not to use you. Head to this spot on your map. Right here, a patrol should be along shortly. Deal with them, then rendezvous with the rest of us at this location. Go well, Fire. God damn it. I have some new armor to equip, I think. Good God. Good God. What the hell? We're gonna glamour that shit mighty quick. Goodness, that is a terrible, terrible outfit. Can I jump down this? Excellent. Oh boy, oh boy. Aggroing all of the things. Destination. Oh my god, my outfit is dreadful. That's it? Well, that wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be worse. Can I just run through here, maybe? Oh, this is a bad idea. Even if I could, that's probably a bad idea. Back the way we came. What time is it? 1:16. Oh, for the love. Rabon, help me. Or not. I'll get it. All went to plan then. Good. Our scouts report that a unit escorting the prototype weapons has left Castellum Velodinia. The resistance is already in position, so we have but to wait for our guest to arrive. I see you, Aether Current, there under the bridge. Oh god, that outfit. It's that guy!
Ridden for us after Cartano, didn't they? Oh, how they doubted us. Yet here we are, right as rain, with fancy new toys to put through their paces. It's like all my name days have come at once!
Oh, my outfit. Good God.
Well, 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 if it isn't Garland's little troublemaker. I can't wait to see the look on Xenos' face when I bring him your head.
Something you won't see, my friend.
That is, if my secret weapons here don't grind it into mush.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, we're not gonna bother with him just yet.
Get after them!
We're not gonna bother with him because he's got a shit ton of health points. How about him? Should I just deal with these little guys? Yeah, let's deal with them first. Alright, now on to you. Oh god, I feel like this is a waste of my time. Maybe I need to go after him. Wow, they all have so many hit points. Excuse me. I guess I'll just chip away at them one at a time. You'll get there someday. Oh, balls.
Now I've gotcha.
I have to sneeze so bad. That was a waste. Okay, back to chipping away at this guy. Excuse me, sorry. Couldn't mute, obviously. Some shittery going down. Goodness, it's gonna be like this with all of them, isn't it? I'm gonna need you guys to give me some space. Ooh, he's about to go down. Death. Alright. Now we're gonna chip away at this dude. What the fuck is that?
You'll be weeping blood.
Alright, I take it I have to like stay away from that. Stay away from me. Eep. Alright, let's go kill these.
Raw Tizona!
Oh shit balls.
As a raging bull!
That is not who I meant to target. Shit. This may not end well. Oh my god. Conjure, heal me. Heal me. Oh, balls. This is not great. Aw, damn it. Yeah, I think I aggroed a little bit too much there. Damn, that's such a long freaking fight, too. Fuck. There was 2 groups there at the... Right? There was 2 groups of the little, like, spidery things, and then there was another group on the other side. I think they all came after me, though. I don't think I had much choice. I usually turn down the difficulty after failing just to get through things faster. So what do you think? Should I do very easy? I do have to go in less than a half hour, so I'm gonna be a bitch and do it on very easy this time around. Even though usually I just do normal. Just because I don't want to be late taking the kiddo to her 15th birthday party. Obviously. Alright, so let's start with the slasher. Throw a little thing there.
Get after them, damn you!
Wow, they're dying a lot quicker this time around. Alright, we're gonna start with this guy. Woo! Hey, Quicken, how are you? I hope you're having a fabulous day. Just enjoying some lunch. Your daughter's beauty. Yep. It is her birthday. I am going to be dipping for a little bit here in about half an hour. Less than a half hour, I should say. To take her to... She's doing 2 parties. She's doing one... Oh, balls. One with her friends. And then one with me. And I gotta take her at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Happy birthday, daughter. It's also your nephew's birthday too? She is also turning 15 today. Well, turned 15, I guess. We already did our birthday. We have this tradition that on any birthday, everybody else in the family stays up until midnight to make sure that we're the first ones to say happy birthday. And I did that, so... Fire my beautiful human! Morning, Clumsy. You all are gods. But yeah, so I'm gonna take her to her birthday party. And then the one that, you know, the one I'm not invited to, the one that's just for the friends. And then I have to run a couple quick errands to make sure that, you know, our part of the birthday party is all good to go. And then I should have quite a bit of time to stream for a little bit again. So I'm going to take, I guess, a break at 2. And then be back around 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'm thinking, just to pick a time, I think I'm just going to say 4 o'clock. So that way if I'm late, it's not, you know, no big. Chip balls. Oh god, yep. Chose to stand right in it. Yep. Alright, fuck you, dude. On to you. Just get hit by everything. That did not work out so well. This is the second time we're doing this. I see your daughter is getting the old treatment my brother got for his birthday with multiple celebrations. She is. She's an only child. So she pretty much gets whatever the fuck she wants. Pretty much. She's not getting any presents though today because I am the worst and she already got her presents. So, like she got a new phone, clothes, you know, all that stuff. But when I got it, I was so excited I couldn't wait for her to see it. So I was like, check out the clothes. And same thing with the phone. The phone, as soon as I had it in my hands, I was like, well, here you go. Like, I did not get it for her to use it, right? I'm the same way when I buy gifts. I am the worst. I'll even be like, I'll be talking to whoever and I'll be like, hey, so about your birthday, you want a hint? And then I end up just telling them. Like, I enjoy giving gifts though, like I really do. And I enjoy like people getting happy. Because I'm not the, like, I like to pick things that I know people will genuinely like or that they really, really need. And they just, you know, don't want to ask for it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty good at figuring that stuff out. And I just love seeing their face when they realize, like, hey, somebody's paying attention to me and actually heard. I bought you something. It was a scarf, but I hope you're surprised. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. My favorite gift that I ever received, hilariously, was a scarf. And it was, so I was working in a call center and the team, I had 200 agents that reported to me. And we worked for, I have to be kind of vague, but we basically worked for insurance companies that were through the marketplace, like the healthcare.gov, that. So every open enrollment, and this was when it first came out, so of course there was tons of phone calls trying to get, shit, I'm standing in shit. Tons of phone calls trying to get information to learn, like, what is, you know, this new healthcare and all that stuff. And so there would be days where we would log in and we had over 40,000 calls in the queue already. You know what I mean? It was very busy, very hectic environment. They also had mandatory overtime. The point of me telling you all this is it was tough. It was really tough on the agents. It was really tough on the leadership, because even though I was salaried and I was not required to work overtime, if my people were being forced to work overtime, I was working overtime with them. That's just how it was. Oh, this didn't go very well for us last time. Let's just beat them down.
As a raging bull!
Yeah, kind of lame if you didn't. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't not going to do overtime with my people if they didn't have, you know, if they had mandatory overtime. But anyway, the point of me telling you all that is it was rough. It was a really rough time when it was open enrollment. He who fights and runs, what the? Who in the hells are you? Oh my god, is it Gosetsu or whatever his name is? Oh damn, I thought it was going to be Gosetsu coming up to be like, you little bitch. But anyway, the point of me telling that was, you know, back-to-back phone calls, super busy, 16-hour days, and it was like, legally, they could be forced to work that 13 days in a row before they had to give them a day off. So they were getting all kinds of, you know, like, all kinds of work. Like, you know, paychecks were great, but everybody was too tired to spend their fucking money. Anyway, between all those phone calls, between the hecticness that was our job, a whole bunch of the people learned how to crochet. Like, you know, crocheting with like the two little sticks or whatever the hell it is. And over time, they made me a scarf. And this scarf is like 4 feet long, or 6 feet long, I think, actually. Because I could wrap it around my neck like 8 or 9 times. And it's still like enough, like I could wrap my whole body in it, basically. And they all took turns crocheting this scarf together. So literally, like, the whole team, pretty much, even the guys were learning how to crochet and stuff. at least did a couple of stitches on this scarf, and they gave it to me for Christmas. My favorite gift in the whole wide world, because so many people's hands were in it to give it to me. So that's my favorite gift. Yep. I fought for them so hard when we were working together. Like, there was all the mandatory overtime, but you know how it is. Like, people got kids, people got family and stuff like that, doctor's appointments. Like, you have to do a little give and take. Like, so my whole thing was, if they're working most of the mandatory overtime, like, why can I not let them go one day? Like, hey, it's all right. Like, you know, I'll take you off the schedule. Go ahead, go do what you need to do. And as long as you know you're scratching my back and producing and all that for me, I will do whatever I can for somebody else. And, like, there were people that had weddings planned, and then all of a sudden we got hit with this mandatory overtime. Of course I'm going to let the person go get fucking married. Like, come on. People's kids, you know, they had to at least run and go get them out of daycare and stuff. And, of course you have to allow for that. So... yeah, so it was really sweet of them to make that scarf for me. I loved it. I still have it. That was like 9 years ago now. 9 or 10 years ago. And I still have it.
Aye, run and tell your Viceroy. The day belongs to Al Amigo.
It sure do.
Yeah!
I always hated working overtime with managers that were like, I don't get paid for it. I mean, technically we do. Can't say I'm surprised. The Bull of Al Amigo had an impressive military record before he went west, as I recall. Credit where it's due, Master Kemp. 'Twas Marshal Terrapin who made this plan, and all of you, Resistance and Alliance alike, who carried it out to perfection. Aye, that they did. Not a single casualty, for which I'm grateful beyond words. I mean, a minute ago there was one casualty. I've no doubt our comrades back at the Reach will feel the same. As will ours. Sorry. Oh, God. Allergies. It's been a pleasure, General. Until the next battle, Minago, I leave the Scions in your care. We shall return to the castrum then, Fire. Mistress Levelure, once more you have my thanks. As Master Kemp said, until the next battle. The next battle. God, my outfit is god awful. I'm gonna glamour this before I start later in tonight when I come back. I'd heard the stories, but to actually see you in action, I almost found myself pitying the Imperials. Seriously though, it was inspirational. But you must be tired of hearing that, eh? I'll keep it simple then. Thanks for the help out there. Ooh, let's see what this looks like. Boring. That's pretty big, but I don't know. Meh. I don't like any of them. Okay, what next? Well, there's no reason here to remain any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. Alright, the Reach is over there. I think I have 2 turn-ins now. Yep, I have to turn in the Mefrid quests and the ones I just did from Minago. Okay. Oh, I could just... Oh, I didn't attune to it, did I? Damn. That's fine, I'll do that real quick. And then there's one over here to attune to. There's a giant whale swimming past me. I think that's the 8-person mount for $42 at the Mog station. Excellent, excellent. Both turn-ins. Let's start with Mefrid. First of all, allow me to commend you both on a job well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits. And it was your passion and conviction that moved them to join. Thank you. That's some dedication. Oh, you mean the making of the scarf? Hell yeah, it was. It took them months. Because they also had to do it, like, they had to sneak it. So I didn't see it because I had no idea they were crocheting that. They also were crocheting a shit ton of little, like, doilies. And every time I would walk by, because I had to make rounds and stuff going through and checking. It's 200 people. You got to keep an eye on that many people. And when I'd be doing, like, my little walkthroughs and stuff, I also liked to sit down with people and talk to them. That didn't like just, you know what I mean? Like, I knew everybody's name. I knew, like, their stories. You know what I mean? But yeah, so they had to hide it while I was walking through, too, to make sure I didn't see it. The little buggers. Yeah, that's the 8-person lunar whale. Yep. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find out what our people have been through these past 20 years. It's been humbling. And troubling, too. I'd heard about the skulls, but that was the first time I'd seen them in the flesh. I know you say they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers, and maybe that's how I'll have to think of them if our paths ever cross again in the battlefield. When, not if. That day will come, Lyse. You can't afford to hesitate when it does. Young, old, conscript, citizen, Garlean, Alamegan, none of that matters. They've all got their reasons, but they're no better than yours, especially when they're bearing down on you blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows? Maybe you could be one, Lyse. Your father certainly was. Right then, I'd best begin preparing for these new recruits. Fire, Lyse, it's been a pleasure. Thanks. It's been alright. Not a fan. That's pretty neat, I guess. Not a fan. Oh well, we'll take the materia. Good God. My outfit. Maniago. You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons and smashed them. The people will remember this day. Aye, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory, the beginning of a campaign by a united Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action, but the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. Right? You see what I'm wearing? Like, I took the biggest risk. To think that the last time Gridanian troops trod this soil was more than a century ago during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners, just you wait and see. Fire, Lyse, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Did we look at all these already? No, we didn't. Oops. Not a fan. No. Also no. Okay. Ew, I did a thumbs up. Ew! Gross! Alright, and we'll accept this quest so we just know where we're going. Owing to the efforts of you all, we've accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. You're welcome. I see operations here have been proceeding apace in my absence. Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful. Indeed, there were several amongst the Scions' ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I come to present. Commander Kemp, if I may, my name is Arenvald Lentinus, a half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I'm here to fight for a free Alamigo. For an Alamigo where women like my mother are never made to suffer. I pray you grant me this honor. You are a true-born son of Gyr Abania, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks and the aid of the Eorzean Alliance and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose to General Alden that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum Velodinia. Then, in the meantime, we will make what preparations we can. Excellent. Meanwhile, in the palace of Alamico, hopefully this isn't a long cutscene, you know what I mean? Beyond majestic mountains, across the Emerald Dale, on march the Ivory Standard, united we prevail. Oh, they're singing it. Never mind. I mean, I'll say it, but from distant shores of Althard to lakes of Aldenard, the light of mighty Garlemald, forever our guiding star. Oh my god, hurry up!
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Oriens and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near-total casualties.
Near total? Go on.
He seems so disinterested.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by Resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
That's true. Nobody needs cowards. Although, your side should have all of the cowards. That would be helpful to my side. Damn, his hair looks better than my hair. Like my real life hair.
My lord,
Oh, snap!
Cowards. Who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes. Why? When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gyr Abania is where we shall host them.
Oops, shitballs.
Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How should we deal with these savages?
You should, leave. Right? Good answer. Leave. Leave us alone.
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsor were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
Goodness. But he's gonna hear it, I bet.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Ooh.
Thank you, my lord.
Damn, we're not privy to the plan. Damn. Damn, damn. Alright, I'm not going to do the turn-in because I do have to start running along. Thank you, everybody. I will definitely be coming back. I believe it's going to be around 3:30, possibly 4 o'clock. But for now, we're just going to say 3:30, or 3:30, 4 o'clock-ish. I don't know. I'll put it on Twitter as soon as I'm leaving and I know what time it's going to be. Thank you very much, everybody who came from our normal time. And anybody new that popped in. Of course, I appreciate all of you. I do have a raid set up. We're going to go watch Crummy Era, who is also playing Final Fantasy XIV today. Please be nice. And I will hopefully see you all later. And then again, tomorrow we'll be back to our normal routine, 5:30 during the week and 4 o'clock on the weekends. Thanks again so much, everybody. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Thanks.